What happens when God delays? But the delay is actually part of the miracle? Because on this day, two desperate people met Jesus, and only one thought time was running out. Jairus was a ruler of the synagogue, a respected man, a man who never bowed easily. But fear has a way of stripping pride. His 12-year-old daughter was dying. And when Jairus found Jesus, he didn't argue. He didn't negotiate. He fell at his feet. "Please," he begged, "my little girl is dying. Come and lay your hands on her, so she may live." And Jesus stood up. Hope began to move. But what happened next almost destroyed that hope. As Jesus walked with Jairus, a crowd pressed in from every side. Time mattered. Every step felt too slow. And Jairus didn't know it yet, but someone else in that crowd was about to stop Jesus. Hidden among the people was a woman who had been bleeding for 12 years. 12 years of doctors, 12 years of shame, 12 years of isolation. She had spent everything she had, and instead of getting better, she only grew worse. But she had heard about Jesus, and she made a quiet decision. "If I can just touch his garment, I will be healed." She pushed through the crowd, reached out, and touched the edge of his cloak. Instantly, the bleeding stopped. Her body knew before her mind did. She was healed, but then Jesus stopped walking, and Jairus' heart sank. Jesus turned and asked a dangerous question. "Who touched me?" The disciples were confused. "Master, the crowd is pressing against you," they said. "Everyone is touching you." But Jesus knew something had happened. "Someone touched me," he said, "for power has gone out from me." And suddenly, the healed woman was terrified. Trembling, she fell at Jesus' feet and told him the whole truth. 12 years of pain, one moment of faith. Jesus looked at her and said, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace." But while Jesus was speaking, a messenger arrived. The words hit Jairus like a blade. "Your daughter is dead. Why bother the teacher any longer?" Hope collapsed. But Jesus turned to Jairus and said something that still echoes today. "Do not be afraid. Only believe." When they reached the house, mourning filled the air. Crying, wailing, hopelessness. Jesus said, "The child is not dead, only asleep." They laughed at him. They didn't know what was coming. Jesus took the little girl by the hand and said, "Talitha koum," "Little girl, arise." And before breath could catch, she opened her eyes. She stood up, life returned. Here's the truth. The woman thought she was interrupting Jesus. Jairus thought Jesus was delaying. But faith is never ignored, and delays are never wasted. What feels late to us is never late to God.